Oh hey, I was looking for one of your crew members to ask a few basic questions for a video that we're making in the future. Nothing negative, just stuff like what's your role, what made you want to chip in. I'm curious as to why the original trailer was taken off of YouTube. Any reason for that?
It actually isn't off YouTube, just not on mobile devices. The song used, Fall by Daft Punk, is not allowed on mobile devices.
I'm also wondering how you plan on avoiding copyright claims, especially in the current state of YouTube. How many people are involved in the project as of right now, and what's the current stage of production? Sorry about the barrage of questions, but I don't want to get anything wrong.
Well, there are a few reasons. Reason number one is that copyright is an iffy subject. Technically, all fan-made projects, literally down to a drawing made on a piece of paper, are in violation of copyright. However, the balance comes into play when the company sees the fan-made thing as a danger to the product itself, such as if the fan-made surface takes it into a direction that marketers do not wish to take it. See My Little Pony fighting his magic, for example. Anything that either takes sales away or hurts the image of the product is what is usually struck with copyright claim. By profoundly expressing that this series is not profit, nobody is making a cent here. Even the YouTube channel remains unmonetized, that we are unaffiliated with all creators of the original show, as well as Frederator, Nickelodeon, Viacom, etc. And with the simple fact that it remains primetime air, kind of hard to hurt the show's ratings when the show isn't on the air anymore, we hope that these reasons are clear enough that we do not intend copyright infringement whatsoever and are doing this for our own personal enjoyment, as fans. However, if we do encounter a cease and desist, it kind of means the end to it all. Unfortunate, yes, but that's how it goes. Reason number two. Currently there's something like 25 members or so, but we're always looking for more, especially now that we're turning attentions more to voice recording in the beginning stages to actual animation on our episodes. Reason number three. As stated above, we're wrapping up script writing and getting into the beginning stages of animation. And no, we aren't doing a one episode at a time sort of thing. We're treating this as if it were an actual series on television, working on as many episodes at once as we can. That's why they're all kinda at the same level of accomplishment at the moment. See, the reason why we couldn't produce a lot of material before is that the scripts weren't done. Everything was subject to change. Now, as things are looking more final, we can start going, hey, this is gonna happen, get ready, with a little more confidence. I mean, what's the point in revealing, say, a new villain if you're not even sure he's gonna be the final product? Now that we're more definitive, though, we can start announcing some new stuff. Non-spoiler of big events, of course.
Sounds promising. What characters have you found the voice actors for, and which characters are you looking for voice actors for?
We're looking for all characters right now. That is to say, none are officially filled in yet. For instance, we're kinda gonna treat it like a voting session in our production group. We're all going to hear the audition recording for the original show characters, such as Jenny, Brad, etc., and then we'll vote on a combination of two prerequisites. Number one, which sounds most like the original character, and number two, which one can act the best. The winner of our in-crew vote gets the original character. New characters, however, are a little more easy to fill, of course. However, this is not to say voice actors are not already in the crew. It's just that they don't have any official roles yet.
Are you guys composing completely new music, or are you reusing some music from the original show? We're also interested to know if Season 5's confirmed yet.
We're composing our own music, but of course basing everything off of themes from the original show. That being said, when a new character comes to town, expect a new theme, but old characters, like Jenny, the Cross Cousins, Vexus, etc., will retain their own themes. And yes, Season 5 is confirmed. That will be the final season.
I expect it to be hard to find a new Vexus.
Yes, that will be a challenge. Everyone else is relatively young and or mimicable. Vexus, on the other hand, had a rather unique voice that will be hard to match. We'll try our best, no less.
How did it feel when you heard Renze give his blessing?
That was honestly one of the best moments ever. I think the whole crew went nuts over that.
Another question. What's going on with that community-made episode in Season 4?
Same progress as the other episodes, really. Script side of things on the wrap-up, storyboarding and voice acting calls getting ready to begin.
What I'm wondering is if you're going to revise it and make it more sensible, or are you just going to leave it as it is?
Well, we do have to fit it into the context of the overall season. But other than that, we're keeping it as close as possible.
Smart. Keeping everything the way they said wouldn't fit well. I'm sure you had to deal with a lot of honor shippers when it came to the community-ridden episode.
Well, we did make it clear that relationships were no-no when submitting ideas, as we got enough to deal with in that department.
Another thing that was unique about My Life as a Teenage Robot was the fact the show left an outline for a plot and hardly touched upon. For example, the entire XJ10 thing. The majority of the show had little to no real plot, and they used Sheldon as a gag more than a serious love interest. Typing that sentence made me cringe a little. People are clearly siding with her ending up with Sheldon, but I think that your team's capable of working around predictions. Sure, you could have her go out with Sheldon or whatever, but if you do take that route, try and do something unique. I'm not asking you to tell me what happens. That'd be crazy, and I don't want any spoilers. But I am curious as to how you'd replicate the style of the original. In the trailer, you can see Jenny with some sort of headgear, and that made me assume that it could be more plot-sided.
I guess that wouldn't be too much of a giveaway. First off, the teaser trailer is just that, a teaser. It doesn't represent anything of the actual plot other than that the reboot is happening. It's merely an eye-catcher. An official trailer will be set forth once some official animation is done and can be spliced with it. Season 4 itself will start off like the original show, being a Monster of the Week type deal with little correlation between episodes, but will eventually start to gear towards an overall plot. Keyword being start. It's more so that episodes will just start to play off each other more as the series progresses. For instance, if a character gets hurt one episode, more than likely they're going to remain a bit hurt in the next instead of a soft restart healing them instantly. It's a hard thing to explain.
No, I completely understand. You're approaching this very well. Final question from me is the deadline for release still the same?
When we say the release date is somewhere between 2016 and 2018, we mean literally that. The release date is any date within those years. It could be December 31st, 2018, and we release. The primary issue of being so slow is, again, this entire project being a hobby than a main job. We'd love it to be what we all wake up to do, but sadly just isn't. We all got school, jobs, family, and just plain old life that takes primary focus. However, even though precise dates are iffy, one thing isn't. We're gonna get done at some point. One way or another, all this work will amount to something to behold. It's a commitment that's kept us running thus far, and a commitment shall keep us going still.
That's great to hear. Thanks for your time.
No problem.